just
job.
stay open late.
Always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma
Talking
Sooners,
low, is that you or
taking
me?
on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese
The
Davis
same.
with you alongside
Talking
David
low.
Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Okay, I think it's probably the background noise on the film.
The Sooners will get us started with the
You
opening
know it's
kick.
loud up in that thing. They got a big one next weekend.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh, no.
Looking to pass. It's Alford. Takes the easy throw to the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about?
I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back
Trying
in
to
the
get
end
out of
zone
there.
and taking a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
He did that on his own. Good job. I got nervous for a second. I'm like, hold up, man. No. I was trying to do a fair catch, but I didn't. Yeah, like you said, I didn't see nobody. I was like, oh shit, that might have been a perfect kick. Damn.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got a chance. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to
They did,
him
right?
on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often. He picks up the big game.
Finding an escape route. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoffs, those are teams
That's so
that
dumb.
run the football,
That's so
be
dumb.
physical. It all started there.
Run right to the man if you want to. Just run right to the man. Let me get back and post suggestions. So,
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
it's 3. It's 3. It's 3. It's 3. It's 3. It's 3.
That is how you play defense.
It's 3
Drop
people.
back, you let him catch the football, you go attack, you don't let him
It's
break
3 people.
tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
Ah,
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll
oh
try to
my
convert.
goodness. I forgot I can't high route. Shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Mm.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that is a
I'm
big
glad he
time
did throw
drop.
it high. You know,
They're
they
fourth
jump.
down,
If they jump on here,
opportunity
man,
to
they gonna
catch it,
drop the
maybe
ball.
get the
That's
first down.
I forgot I
That
couldn't high
is
front.
tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up the safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Scanning the field, it's Alford. That's caught. It's locked in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a
And it's
minimal.
12.
And the Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. On the move. Creates a little space. And a
Hey.
big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown!
Oh,
Ole Miss!
it
Oh,
would
they
be
made
enough.
it and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This nigga went straight up the middle.
Well, they got the touchdown, and the quarterback also had
Shoulda-
snot bubbles the
shoulda
size of his
audible.
fist coming out of his nose after that hit.
Yeah, and you don't want to take too many of those shots.
As soon as you went hurry up, I should have
The
audibled out.
offensive line, obviously, a little bit more protection would be good, but in the end, touchdown.
I'll let you kick your kicker.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's
Damn,
when
I couldn't even control them.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Running into the open space. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometime, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
Hey,
That
give me
gamble
that.
did not pay off as they bring him down
Give me
to the
that,
12-yard
man.
line.
I played who that dude from Michigan, man, had 3 fumbles in one game. Just like really. Didn't recover not a one. Just like really. I'm talking about just getting hit stick to death.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Power football with the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's
Be
take a
getting
look at the
tired of
stats.
here so quick.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the
Oh.
second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Running behind that left side.
Really?
Through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want
I
to
don't know
run
what
on
this
4th
is. I
down.
just need to get here.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grab
Good
near
play.
the
I couldn't
marker,
even get
it's
sick.
stopped at
I was
around
worried about that
25
quarterback
yard
run.
line, but it'll be a 1st down. No hesitation, no
I
trying to
could not
baby the
get
ball
sick.
in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Strowman. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And the Rebels are on the move. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Now sliding to his left. inside the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so
You gotta
fast.
get
He
sick.
just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down.
Pick that. Oh my goodness, he can't jump.
They
He
finally get
can't
him on
jump.
the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Can't even go over there. I saw he right there. He gonna jump and get that. He didn't even try to play the ball.
Basically
Yeah.
attack the whole field. You got an arm like this, and you could just, boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have that.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Dude, that was covered.
Got his man quickly. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And not
Yeah.
the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth.
After I get done.
Field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Few things on offense as reliable as a
You have to.
power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
You want to.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious
What's just saying?
moves
Got
once he
that
has
pop
the ball.
like Tatum last year, man. My dude left me to be a 6th-round draft pick. I'm just like, what kind of sense that make? Could have been the first one.
After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Oh, we can't get nothing for that. That's what I'm finna say. You right. He was way out. He was way. Look, I'm like, I thought it was a glitch in the game or something. I'm like, we can't get nothing for that.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Damn.
Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Snap it to the back.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
Direct snap. Got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown,
That's the point. That's the point. Don't give no time.
In the first half when you needed it. Now
Somebody got pancaked over there too. Should have ran some more time off. That's my fault.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They took it 71 yards down
You
the
never
field.
know with this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
Never
will be
know.
called on to protect this lead.
Just throw something up. Get lucky. I've seen it many a
And he'll bring
times.
it out of the
Oh,
end
give me
zone.
that.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
What a win. That's not the deep ball.
Back to throw, it's Maddox. Release to the back. Working that left side now. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest.
Johnny, that's
Looking
bad.
to throw on 1st down. Throwing
Pick that.
into double coverage, and he picked it up.
They don't have to do
The
it.
defense came
Try.
into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to
6-1.
gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the
Let's see what it
eyes
looked
by
like.
the defender there picking that off.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
They were leaving. The meter was stopping and going.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone.
I know that was hurt. Wow. Wow. Hey, that would be it right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just a straight throw it. Just straight throw it up. Hey, that would be it. I ain't gonna. They owe you one for that. You know I always say that. They owe you one for that. So you get a big interception or a fumble. Then I get the ball back. Yes, sir. What's up with the kickoff? They make pick it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They open this this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a
Yeah,
huge
boy.
statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more
Them,
physical, they're winning in the
them
trenches. So here in the
jokers.
second half, David,
Stuff
just
them
keep
hoes. Hey,
demoralizing this defense by pounding the
I'm
football.
Yeah,
telling you,
and I'm not going to let
stuff.
that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put
This
more
call on
people in
play.
the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Washington.
Get out of there.
He goes out of
Get out
bounds,
of there.
maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it.
That's my
That
fault.
is a big
That's my
win for
fault.
this defense as they were right
That
there
is
as
my
soon as he
fault.
got the ball.
And if this
Goodness,
defense
sir.
wants to get back in the football game, they've
The
got to match the
boxes
physicality
respect
of this
to the
offense.
gills.
That's a great start here in the second half. Like coming
Still
out,
gonna run.
not letting them run the football,
That
being the
makes
more physical and
that
more
makes a
aggressive
lot of
team.
sense.
The Sooners trying to find
That
their way
makes a lot of
forward after
sense.
the big loss on the last play. He'll take it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
To throw, it's Coates. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his
That's a
feet.
big man.
And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Sooners are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And some room to work. Plows through the defense. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead.
And into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Alford. With the catch, it's Stroman. Brings into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw again. Rifles it down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right slot.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field.
About 10, 15
The
minutes.
defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Bringing it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
To the air, it's Maddox. There's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. There's everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Quick completion on the out route. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Wall. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get to him as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. You got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Strowman. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen and unleashes one deep. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
6:20.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Snap it to the back. Running to Green. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The give and tick, 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 tick. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Direct snap. Turning it on. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown Sooners. And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kicker unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.